If you look at the studies, they all show that women apologize and say I'm sorry 33% more times than men, because saying I'm sorry is a way to be submissive. It's a way to be small. It's a way to not be heard. It's a way to make yourself not big enough that anybody would have any kind of complaint or say or think that you are not perfect. We're not perfect. I reach in front of the lady to get my yogurt. I'm not saying I'm sorry. You know, I didn't do anything to her. I didn't hurt her. One of the things that I said earlier was, I'm sorry about that, guys. And I've been thinking about that lately because in one of the TED Talks, she talked about apology and I'm sorry. And I started to hear from that day, seems like 10 times a day I say I'm sorry. And 10 times a day I hear other people say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to bother you. I'm sorry to ask this. You know, I'm sorry, but I really don't agree with you on that. Also, I found myself constantly apologizing. Oh my gosh, you've caught me without any makeup. I'm sorry I look like this. I just, just got out of bed. I look terrible. I find myself apologizing and saying I'm sorry that I have fat arms. I'm sorry that the ambulance went by and was loud and you couldn't hear what I was saying. I'm sorry when I'm at the grocery store and I'm walking around, I step to reach for something, I say, I'm sorry. Sorry for what? I didn't do anything wrong. Why do we say these I'm sorries all the time? And now it's just in my mind about I'm sorry. I say I'm sorry. So I'm trying to, in my life, stop saying I'm sorry unless I am sorry and it is a genuine I'm sorry because I did something that didn't make you feel good or that hurt your feelings or that I didn't intend to happen. That's what I'm going to save my I'm sorries for. I'm not going to say it 10 times a day. I'm going to be in my life as I am today without apology. This is who I am, and I'm not going to say I'm sorry, I wasn't in the mood, I didn't have time, sorry, sorry, sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm in this world without apology, and I hope I serve as an example for other people to be in this world and say, I don't care, I'm not sorry, and I don't apologize for who I am. I'm who I am, and that's the way it is. The question today is, how many times a day do you say I'm sorry? How many times a day do you apologize for things that you don't need to do? What is a sincere apology? And when is it time to have a I'm sorry?